right, welcome back to Trunk Nation here on Volume, Sirius XM Channel 106. And we are continuing here from my Vegas studio with the guys in Anthrax, who, again, just kicked off a tour, Black Label Society and Hatebreed. And the tour plays here tonight in Vegas and goes from there. So wherever you're listening around the country, look for a date near you and see what should be an incredible bill. Looking forward to checking it out myself. Let's begin with a few phone calls for the guys. And our first caller, who's been waiting since the beginning of the show, is Rich, who's in New York. Go ahead, Rich. You're on the air.
Hey, Ed. Hey, gentlemen. How you doing tonight? Good to talk to you. I'm just getting ready to go out to the Metallica show out in Grand Park in Chicago. I wanted to give you guys, and I'm looking forward to your show out in Brooklyn. I think that's a great bill you guys put together. You probably should have had the show at Lemoore. So I never had a chance to see you guys. I missed you out in Yankee Stadium that day. I got stuck in traffic in the Bronx, and I missed you guys on the first set. So I'm going to be heading out there. And my only question is, I don't even want to say it's a question, Eddie. I'm just going to complain. Guys, Friday night in Brooklyn is really tough, man, out in Coney Island to get to. You know,
well, we don't.
I don't want to.
Well, we don't go on.
Complain.
Well, we don't go on till about 9:30. So just leave at the appropriate time.
Yeah, no.
Use Waze. It'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, no. I'm going. It's going to be a great show. But I'm saying just to get out to Brooklyn on a Friday, I might have to leave Rockland on Thursday. And I think
right, well, you can file your complaint with TKO. Our agency. And I'm sure they'll get right back to you.
I'm showing up there, guys.
Next time we do it in... I'm just busting your balls.
It'll be fun. It'll be worthwhile.
Rich, you've never seen Anthrax live? You're from New York and you never saw Anthrax live?
You know, Eddie, I hate to admit that, and I just said, and I missed them at the Big Four show at Yankee Stadium that day because we
played all the shows from that, I don't.
Yeah, I know.
Before that,
after. And that's why I'm going out to Brooklyn on Friday night, August 26th, at Coney Island Stadium to see Anthrax.
Thank you, Rich.
He's a hype man. I like this guy.
Black Label Society. I'm really looking forward to it, guys, and good luck, and hopefully this will be my first of many Anthrax shows.
Hey, Rich, before you go, Mets or Yankees, Rich?
Oh, and I don't want to complain, Eddie, but they're playing a Met game at Citi Field that night, so I got to add that into driving out there. Met fan. I was just at Wrigley Field 2 weeks ago. I caught the Mets.
Oh, we got to go.
There you go. We got to go.
We got to go. Sorry.
Hey, Rich, make sure you wear a nice, beautiful blue and orange base Mets hat when you go to that Anthrax show. Stand right in front of Frankie. He'll like that. He'll be very excited about that.
I think it's great. You guys have your time.
Here's Natalie. Here's Natalie in Utah. Natalie, go ahead. You're on with Anthrax.
Hello. Hi. Me and my dad are on our way to Las Vegas right now to see the show, and we're just super stoked. And we listen to you all day, every day, and so I'm very excited. We're very excited.
Well, thank you. So you are en route right now, driving from Utah to Vegas to see Anthrax tonight.
We are. This will be my first time seeing them.
Wow. Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thanks, Dad, for taking her.
Natalie, if you don't mind me asking you, how old are you?
I just barely turned 21.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense that this is the first time you're seeing Anthrax.
It's awesome. It's great.
I think Rich is around my age, so he has no excuse whatsoever.
Yeah.
He had about 55 opportunities, but Natalie, I think that's great that you're seeing
What's great about this, you're seeing it right here. The younger generation's coming in and finding out about Anthrax, which is great, and coming and see it for the first time.
Natalie, how did you become aware of the band's music?
My dad is a rocker. We go to lots of shows together. We've seen Megadeth, Metallica, Iron Maiden. And so he asked if I wanted to go.
Thank you, Dad.
How could I say no?
We'll look forward to.
We'll be VIP tonight.
Tell Dad that's some great parenting, and you guys drive safe, and maybe we'll see you, Natalie, in the mosh pit. Are you going to get on the floor, go in the pit?
Yeah, I got some glitter platform Crocs I'm wearing.
I don't know if you're going to be wearing that in the pit. Thanks, Natalie, for the call. You might want to save those for when you go to the stadium tour. I don't think you want to wear those tonight. Thank you, Natalie, and enjoy the show tonight in Vegas. I'll see you there. Here's Jeff, who's in Palm Springs, California. What's going on, Jeff?
Hey, Brother Trunk and Anthrax. Thank you. So I have two questions for Anthrax, but before I ask them, I just have to be a total fanboy really quick. So I just want to let you guys know, I used to think Spreading the Disease was the greatest Anthrax record. It was the soundtrack for my childhood until I heard Worship Music. And I heard Worship Music, and I just thought, holy shit, this is the Holy Grail. And I cannot imagine anybody else except for Joey Belladonna singing those songs on that record. So just want to put that out there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So my first question is, when you guys are in Las Vegas, other than the Bootlegger Bistro, where do you guys grub? And my second question is, if I can ask you guys about the new record that I know you guys have been working on, can you give us any updates on when we might actually get a first single? And will any of the songs, are they even close to being ready enough to play live?
Where do we grub? Let's go with that one.
Well,
first.
we didn't go to Bootlegger, Jeff. We actually went to Beauty and Essex last night, which our friend Chris Santos owns and is also a great spot. So we didn't get there. We're talking about going tonight, but they close early, and you guys are on late. As far as the new Bootlegger's awesome. As far as new music, we touched on that a little bit earlier. It doesn't sound like there's anything close to being ready to be played, right?
No, nothing ready to be played live yet.
Have you demoed anything yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You had some demos?
Yeah, we got demos.
So do you feel you have enough material now for a full record?
No.
Okay. So you're thinking a new record, if we're going to get one, is going to be next year?
Yes.
All right. There you go. Very cryptic answers.
No, it's very direct.
Yeah, no, exactly. All right, let me do one more quick break, and then when we come back, we'll have 15 minutes or so to wrap up, and we'll grab more calls. 844-686-5863, 844-6-VOLUME. Joey, Charlie, Frank, Scott from Anthrax sitting in with me today from Vegas. We'll be back with more calls and more Anthrax talk right after this. Well, a few minutes left to go in what will be the final ever live show on Volume Channel 106 as Trunk Nation moves to Sirius XM 103 Faction starting Monday. New time slot of 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll get a best of show here on Volume tomorrow, and then we relaunch on Monday, same show, just a new channel and an hour later. So everybody come on over and join me there. Couldn't think of a better way, though, to put a button on the Volume history. Well, actually, my friend Scott, Ian sitting next to me, actually was a host here on Volume at one point. You had a show for a bit.
Yeah, I had that talk thing, Never Meet Your Heroes.
Yeah, did you have fun doing that?
I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, so Scott was part of the Volume team as well and went back to his day job playing guitar in Anthrax now. So, I'm looking forward to making the move. And, of course, bittersweet saying goodbye to Volume with the last live show today. But, again, great way to wrap it up with people have been friends for 40 years here, the guys in Anthrax. And looking forward to seeing the show tonight. We'll squeeze in a few phone calls here before we have to wrap it up. And we pick it up with Cormac, who is in San Francisco, joining us right now. Cormac, you're on the air. Go ahead.
How's it going, Eddie? One of the first shows that I ever saw was Anthrax in Dublin, and I think it was on the State of Euphoria tour in '89. And around that time, the crowds had got into this weird habit of spitting on stage. And they started to do that at the Anthrax show. And so they stopped the show, and they literally have to be held back by security, the band, from jumping into the crowd. Do they have any memories or what were their thoughts on that night, on that tour? I think it was summer of '89.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going on from like '86, from the first time when like we came over and opened for Metallica. And then, that was that weird thing in that time period where it was really only happening in UK, Ireland, where
Cardiff.
Yeah, like if Wales. In Wales, if like there was a segment of the audience that if they liked you, they would spit on you.
It was from the punk rock.
Yeah.
They would gob.
Yeah, they would gob.
They would get a piece of them onto you.
I've heard
that was the
about
thought
that.
process.
It was disgusting.
It was gross.
And we were very vocal about that. We appreciate that you like the band and that you're having fun and you feel so connected and emotional that you want to express it this way, but we are not into it at all. Please do not spit on us. You're not going to get the reaction that you want. You're probably going to get punched in the face. And there was a lot of that over a period of time in the late 80s. My old guitar tech, John Rooney, used to carry a stickball bat, which is like a long broomstick kind of thing. And he would stand on the side while we were playing, and he would watch. And when he would see someone in the front spitting at us, because a lot of times you're doing your thing, you can't see who's spitting. and he would see the people spinning, and he would run out and he would bop them in the head with the stickball bat to give them one warning. Second time they did it, he would jump in and start punching them.
It was awesome.
Cormac, be honest with us. Were you one of the ones hawking loogies at Anthrax?
I wasn't. I was at the back, and I'd heard that people had done this to a few bands, but Anthrax was actually the first band to fight back. And literally, I think Dan Spitz was halfway off the stage mid-air when he was, I think, pulled back by security guards. But the show was great up until then. I mean, I really enjoyed it.
I mean, I still have these. Remember when we were opening for Metallica in Cardiff, and Cliff's bass solo, and so Cliff's on stage, and it's just him with a spotlight. And there were so many fucking loogies.
They looked like fireflies.
It was like flies.
It was insane. There were so many,
and
hundreds of them.
His long hair was just covered in spit.
It was all over his bass. It felt so bad for him.
And it would stink because you have to. People are so instantly. Then their bad breath is in your hair, and it stinks.
And in those days, there weren't showers.
It would make me. I would we It would be all over me, and
we had no room up there, so you're a dead duck.
Yeah, you're dead. I mean, we had limited room, so my worst one was having my mouth open and right down the throat. Man, that was the worst. It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
It is just. There's just in no way, shape, or form is that a positive. So I'm glad it stopped.
How can people spit that far? I mean,
they do.
They do.
They had it down.
It was a gob.
Trust me, it was like synchronized gobbing.
It was amazing.
That is disgusting.
Like an Olympic.
It is weird when you think about the stuff that people used to do at shows, because I brought this up the other day. If you remember, there was a time, which I'm glad this went away too, but 70s, early 80s, all of us going to shows where people felt it was coul to throw M80s at concerts, like quarter sticks of dynamite.
We had that too in Phoenix.
I got hit in the face for Among Living. I left the stage, didn't even sing the song.
Yeah, I got a rocket on my leg.
I mean,
that was ridiculous.
Think about how insane that is.
Remember that Priest show at the Garden?
With the sea cushions?
The M80s.
Yeah, and the Maiden show.
Maiden show
at the
Bruce.
Palladium.
Remember Bruce coming out?
At the Palladium.
Yeah.
Actually, Bill Barclay got hurt.
He's the one that got right. You know Bill.
Yeah, he blew out the sound channel. I was at that show. Bruce came out and went off at the
Which
crowd.
one of you fuckers?
He was really pissed. That was amazing.
Yeah, and then if you listen to Aerosmith live bootleg, which is actually a truly live record, if you hear the beginning of Lord of the Thighs, you hear him going off in the audience.
Same with Peter Frampton when he does that acoustic set.
There, boom. Yeah, right.
I tell people that are younger, I'm like, there was a time where people would from the upper levels throw explosives and think it was a cool thing to do, and that's insane too when you really think about it.
Now that got replaced with guns.
Here is Mike, who's in South Carolina. We talked a little earlier about Charlie doing the Pantera thing, but Mike wants to ask Charlie about another band that he is he joined recently.
Oh, that.
And this is fun. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for taking my call, Eddie.
Sure, Mike. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, I wanted to ask Charlie real quick about Classic 78, the band, the Kiss sounding band. That's incredible, by the way. I just wanted to know if there's anything on the horizon. I know probably not in the immediate horizon, but do you have any plans with them? And I'll hang up and listen, but I do want to say if you're drumming, if you represent Vinnie Paul the way you represent Peter Criss in Classic 78, the sound, it's going to be incredible. And
that's a wide net. That just speaks to Charlie's versatility right there, from Anthrax to Pantera to Peter Criss, covering it all.
Yeah.
But anyway, I enjoy your videos on YouTube. I know it's not Classic 78, but like John Paul with the Kiss masks and all that stuff. John 5, not John Paul. I'm sorry.
John 5.
John 5. The videos, y'all, Mr. Speed and all that stuff. Pretty cool. So anyway, I'll hang up and listen. Thanks again, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you. I mean, the Classic 78 stuff was so much fun to do because it was like, come on, this is what I grew up on, Kiss. So it was easy to really, hone in on the Peter stuff. And those guys are so great. I mean, Tom just wrote these songs, and it's like, yeah, let's do this. So there'll be another one too. We already have some songs ready to go. So look for another one probably next year.
I covered Classic 78, had the guys on. Tom Higgins is who Charlie's talking about. And if you're not familiar with what Classic 78 is, spelled KLASSIK 78, it is new music that sounds exactly like music Kiss would have made in like 78.
Yeah.
So there's a few records out, and Charlie joined on the last one.
The last one's my favorite.
Yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. And it freaks you out because you feel like you should be like it's Kiss,
a
but
great
it's
idea.
not Kiss,
It's a great
and and my God, does he sing like Paul Stanley?
He sounds great.
And Ace.
And Ace,
Yeah, it's
I wish
nuts.
Ace would do that song, "Smoke and Mirrors."
Well,
Yeah.
he might. I mean, he's always looking for material. I'll gladly give it to him. Let's say hi to Rob, who's on Long Island, joining us right now. What's going on, Rob?
Caggiano.
Anthrax, I'm on with the boys.
Hey, Rob, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Man. Anthrax, what's up, boys? Psyched to see you guys in Coney Island in August.
Right on.
Cool.
Excellent bill, you guys. Excellent bill, you guys put together. I love all three. Hatebreed are my boys too. Awesome. Lifelong Long Islander. First seen you guys opening for Metal Church, or maybe it was the other way around, at
Other way
Sundays
around.
out here on Long Island in
Yeah.
1985. I was 15 years old. That's how I was
Cariola.
introduced to Anthrax.
Wow.
I don't know. I know you guys certainly don't remember the gig, but it was like 100.
I remember that place.
How I remember.
No, I kind of
Sundance.
remember. It's
It was-
funny we were talking about the Sundance with Chris Angel last night.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
It was just as hot as the Phoenix show.
Seen you guys all over New York. Got my tickets for Coney Island, but I gotta say, I'm a New York guy. This place is a shithole now, and I'm actually nervous about going. and I'm actually nervous about going to Coney Island. So I'm taking my wife to Ryman Auditorium in Nashville to catch you guys there before Coney Island. So twice on the.
I thought you were taking your wife for security to go to Coney
I
Island.
know. She was his muscle.
She's his muscle.
I'm taking my wife.
This should do kick anybody's ass who comes here.
But I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Charlie, you are the inventor of the blast beat. I don't care what anybody says. Awesome drumming, awesome
What did
guys.
anybody
All five of you
says?
guys together create the best sound ever, and I can't wait to see you guys. Awesome.
Thanks, man. I'll see you at Coney Island. Be
Thanks.
careful out there.
Yeah, Rob. Make sure you make
Make sure you bring your wife.
your wife is ready to kick some ass.
That's awesome.
All right, Rob. One more quick one here. Here's Jason, also in New York. Go ahead, Jason.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? And good to
You're from New
see you
York?
back on the air.
Jason, are you from New York?
Well, I live in Ohio, but I drive a truck.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say that is not a New York accent.
Kidding.
No, I deliver produce to New York.
Oh, all right. Well, Jason, what's your
But,
question?
My question is, if I was going to get one of you guys CD, which one would be the first one to get?
If you were going to tell somebody to get an Anthrax record who did not have an Anthrax record, where do you begin? I think we kind of established that, right? With Among?
Probably.
Would you say Among?
Yeah,
Start up
sure.
there.
Get among the living.
Because I mean, and a caller made a previous point before, and that's a valid one. Worship music, unbelievable. Do not sleep on the newer Anthrax records. I can say that in full confidence. There's a lot of bands that's like, don't bother with the new music. You cannot say that about Anthrax. The last couple records, I think, are among the best records they ever made. So
Thank you.
be sure to
Thanks,
check
Eddie.
those out as well. And if you want the classic stuff, I love Spreading. I love Among. I would go there as well. We're almost out of time. Guys, thank you for coming out here. Seriously, I appreciate it. And
Thanks for having us,
safe
Eddie.
travels on the tour. Again, Anthrax, Black Label, and Hatebreed.
We didn't talk about the Johnny Z Marshall thing.
It's not public, though.
Oh, it's not.
The event's not public.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not a public event, but there's a memorial for
Yeah, they
John and
should've
Marsha,
done
who
that.
we were all very close with, and
Yes.
we lost in the last couple years.
We can't be there.
These guys will be on tour, but it's not a public event. It's not open to the public, so I'm not going to give the
Oh, that
info
sucks.
out.
I thought
but,
it was.
No, So anyway, thank you all. Good luck on the tour. Anthrax, BLS, Hatebreed tonight in Vegas, tomorrow LA. It goes from there. Look for a date anywhere on your on the website. See if there's one coming near you. Tomorrow, best of show. And again, get the word out for me. I'll talk to you on Monday. we relaunch on a new channel, Faction Talk 103, and a new time, 3 to 5 Eastern. That's when I'll be back live with you. Have a good weekend, everybody, and be safe. Take care.
Thank
you,
you.
Anthrax. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Zach
Eddie.
Wild. Appreciate it. Thank you,
Volume.
Alex, for filling in for Joel.